I want to offer a quick word of encouragement to all of my fellow faith driven founders, entrepreneurs, business owners, and colleagues out there who started out with a dream, a vision from God. You had this idea to build something that only you could build, that God wanted to use you to build. And maybe you're in that early season of grind where you're trying to figure it out and you're trying to figure out how to get it going, how to get it off the ground, how to get started. Maybe you've launched and things aren't going the way you had hoped they would. Maybe you're a more seasoned entrepreneur. You've been at it for years and you've seen the ups and the downs, the wins and the losses. And maybe you're just in a season of just feeling worn down and run down. And whatever season you're in, I just want to offer a quick word of encouragement. First off, my encouragement to you is to remember who you serve, right? Colossians 3:23 tells us that as believers, we should work for God and not for man. And so oftentimes I think we get worn down and run down when we're trying to take responsibility for the outcomes, for the results, right? And we're not responsible for the results. We're responsible for the faithfulness, the stewardship, the work that we put in, but ultimately it's God that brings the harvest. And so my encouragement to you first is to remember who you're serving. The second thing is find you've got to find community. If you don't have community, I would encourage you to find community. Find a group of faith-driven business owners and entrepreneurs that you can engage with on a regular basis, that you can share life with, that you can talk about the business struggles and the challenges with. There's a lot of great organizations out there that are faith-based and geared towards faith-driven business owners and entrepreneurs. And so I would encourage you to find one because I've found that in my own life, in my own business, and it's made all the difference in the world. The third word of encouragement I would give you is take a break from social media and the 24-hour news cycle. Man, there is nothing good going on in the news world right now. And sometimes when we allow, whether it's it's the news media or it's the social media feeds, when we just allow that to speak into us and we allow that into our minds, um, and we spend too much time looking at it, it can be overwhelming. It can cause fear. It can cause anxiety. On the social media side, it can make us think that everybody else has it figured out. LinkedIn is great at showing us all the people that are 10xing their businesses and having success, and it can lead to the feeling like, hey, I'm the only one who's struggling, and that's just simply not true. The fourth word of encouragement that I want to give you is to remember that there's a difference between good wisdom and godly wisdom. We have to be careful what wisdom we're allowing to speak into our lives. There are a lot of business gurus out there telling you how you can 10x your business in three simple steps. And it's not that it's wrong, it's not that it's necessarily bad, but it's not necessarily God's way, right? As believers, as faith-driven business owners and entrepreneurs, we have the ability to tap into the greatest source of wisdom in the universe, right? And so often I think we go looking for wisdom in places where God didn't intend for us to. And that's not to say that we shouldn't. I'm a big believer in intentional growth and development. So I love to read and thought leaders and mailing lists that I subscribe to and things like that, people that I listen to and try to take advice from. But we have to be discerning about who we allow to speak into our lives and where we get our wisdom from. So I don't know if this is helpful for anybody, but these are things that I've struggled with in my own business. And I just want to offer a word of encouragement to all of my fellow faith-driven business owners, entrepreneurs, and founders out there. God bless.